The Boston Celtics made a very interesting move yesterday, and I'm sorry I'm late to this, guys, but we signed Nathan Knight on a two-way contract, filling that last spot. Obviously, Jay Scrubb is out for the rest of the season, and they're removing him from that two-way spot to get someone in that's healthy, that can play, and maybe he can play for the Boston Celtics this season. Now, Nathan Knight is a very interesting prospect, in my opinion. He's a guy who hasn't really played too much throughout his career, but has shown the ability to play some good basketball, especially when he played us when he was on the Timberwolves. The man had an incredible day. I believe he had 20 points and 11 rebounds on Robert Williams. As you see here, a nice little hook shot over Rob, and that is not an easy thing to do. Rob Williams is a phenomenal shot blocker. And let's see here. Sets a screen, drops out of coverage, pump fakes a three. Rob has to play him, and he drives in for an easy dunk. Nathan Knight, although he might not be the best three-point shooter, last season he shot 36.4% from behind the arc. I mean, that is amazing numbers. And if he can do anything like that for the Celtics, this is going to be such an underrated pickup. He's 6'8", 253 pounds, only 26 years old, and the dude can play basketball. I think he's actually extremely underrated, and I actually really like this pick. Runs the floor well, sets screens, can play the three ball, can just do all these things very well. Cuts to the basket well, as you see here. Plays good defense as well. I think this low-key could be a very solid pickup here for Boston. So real quickly, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below about Nathan Knight. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, join the family. We'll be covering the Celtics all year long. Going to be posting videos, streaming games, dropping a podcast every single week. Make sure you guys join the family if you haven't already done so. But another thing I want to talk about in this video is Rajon Rondo has been at practice. And, this is something that is probably going to go a little bit under the radar. But do you guys know how big it is to have a guy like Rondo here at practice? I mean, already they had, Paul Pierce is coming to practice almost every single day. In one of our podcasts, me and Ricky, my co-host, talked about how big it was for Paul Pierce to be at practice and helping guys develop and teaching them things, how to be a good team and how to play as a unit. I think that is huge. And a guy like Rondo is the epitome, the literal definition of a team basketball. This guy wants to get people passing the ball, wants to get things going for the rest of the team. And Rondo here coaching, he said, he was interviewed by the media a couple days ago saying, listen, I want to be a coach one day. I don't know when it's going to happen, but I do plan on being a coach at some point in time. And I think that this is massive, not only for him becoming a coach here in Boston at some point, but even just helping player development. Guys like Payton Pritchard, as you see, Jaylen Brown's out here, the rookie Jordan Walsh is out here, Lamar Stevens, and newly signed Nathan Knight, all out here doing one-on-ones. And this is what basketball, this is what practice is all about. You go head-to-head versus a teammate to see who's going to win that rep. And this gets guys into it. This gets guys wanting to compete at a high level. And when you hear about, what that 08 roster was doing in practice, they were going at each other's neck every single day. So I do think that this is a huge thing for the Celtics. Rondo, although he's not playing in the NBA, he's not an official coach right now, I think that this adds a ton of growth and progression to this team right now for the Celtics, who they do have some good bets here in Drew Holiday and Al Horford, but I think Rondo can maybe help them turn into leaders in terms of Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and Payton Pritchard. I think Rondo is going to be a major help, and if he comes here with Paul Pierce maybe once a week, twice a week, whatever it may be, I think he could be extremely beneficial, extremely helpful for some of these young guys to develop. But I'm so excited for the start of the season, guys. We played the Knicks on Wednesday, and then we take on the Heat on Friday. And then the Wizards, Pacers, Nets, Timberwolves. I think we have, a very good shot at starting the season off 4-0, 5-0, maybe even 6-0. The Timberwolves are a pretty good team, but I really do believe the Celtics team has what it takes to go far this season. I'm loving everything that I'm hearing. Rondo here, signing Nathan Knight on a two-way contract, I think is very underrated. I love that pickup. But let me know what you guys think, man. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next video.